We're playing against some of the internet's busiest superstars. Oh, yo, that worked without loading, by the way. That gives me a little optimism. The fact that it's not just like underneath here as a suggested game makes no fucking sense. Damn. Hey, y'all think NBA Live's gonna drop a game this year? I wonder what those guys is up to. Let's check on our friends list. You should play AFL. I don't know if that'd be a good video game, bro. Okay. Look at all these guys just waiting. Nobody has it yet. Nobody on my friends list has it. Not one person? Look at all these YouTubers I know are trying to get it. Precise, Troy doesn't have it. Swante, Poor Boy Sin, G-Man. Nobody has it. Oh my God. Hey, that was a good idea though. I'm looking over it. I'm not, man. Bro, y'all pretend like I haven't been trying to do that. Yo, bro, I do this for launches, especially back in the day. So I know like what the fucking strats are supposed to be that used to work. They're just not working right now. Hey, have y'all played UFC 4? I've been thinking about getting that. It looks fun. Switch to China. I don't think it's a region lock though. It's not a region lock. It's just the server, my server that's allowing me to get on this PlayStation Store doesn't have access to the game yet. And if you guys remember, like 10 minutes ago, you could see the demo. It was a thumbnail. But when you clicked on the thumbnail, it brought you to this. It didn't bring you to the demo. It brought you to where you can buy the game.
I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, I'll get Fall Guys. I haven't even played it yet, and I'm supposed to compete versus all the try-hard Fall Guys content creators in like 5 days. Hey, yo, come through to that stream. That stream's gonna be lit. Shout out Fall Guys though, bro. I like seeing random games blow up. I'm gonna go to demos. It might be there now. Hopefully.
Yes, sir, Miles.
Alright, this is the wrong vibe. What the hell's going on? Hey, shout out Murder Beats, man. This is a very majestic song. They clickbaited you, a toasted special. They did clickbait the soul out of us.
Whoa.
With the chrome on top in the rich neighborhood with the doors unlocked. Wow. Hey, 2K. I don't think this is, yo, you know what's crazy? Can I say this, bro? I don't think this has 2K's fault. Because I've seen Sony fuck this up a lot of times. Unless it's just the developer's fault all the time. It might be. Because this shit was supposed to drop at midnight.
17K.
Try out Rocket Arena, bro. It's fun as hell. Do you work for the publishing team? Cooling? What's going on, man?
This is my year.
You said that like 2 times. Hey, man, you work for the dev team down there? You got to be transparent about this kind of stuff on YouTube. You know, like when I do ads on videos, I got to tell y'all it's an ad. I can't just finagle an ad in there and not tell y'all about the shit. I got to say hashtag ad. Hey, alright, so just be straight with me, man. If you want me to play your game, bro, just tell me you want me to play your game. I might play it. It's on the Switch. I'm depressed, yo. So the Xbox and the Nintendo Switch got it before us. Hey, this is not boding well for PlayStation. Hey, didn't Sony say, no, didn't 2K say that you're gonna get like free My Team pack or something like that if you get the game on PlayStation? So technically, 2K has more incentive to want people to play this game on PlayStation since that's who the fuck they're partnering with this year. But not like this 2K, because right now I think every PS4 content creator is thinking Xbox right about now. Because we don't really care what console we play on. We don't really care. We just want to play the game, man. I don't care. Maybe some of you guys care. I don't care what I'm playing on. Xbox, PS4 is the same thing to me. Ideally, I'm being real honest, I'd rather play on PC if that port was good. Because then all the mods is available, there's a lit community. Probably some hackers that ruin the game though. But you know, as long as you have some like, some hacker software to catch them fellers. Suicide Ghost with the chrome on top in the rich neighborhood with the doors unlocked. Hey, what are we expecting when we get in here in this demo, man? Because I'm really pessimistic right now. I'm dead ass, no exaggeration. I believe that we could fully expect some like 5v5. You know what I'm saying? and I don't know what else to expect. I'm hoping we get some story bits. I'm hoping we get to builds. If we can't create builds, there's gonna be a lot of people that's very disappointed, that's for sure. Stream Rainbow Six. I don't play Rainbow Six on console no more. I play it on PC. And I haven't played it in like 5 months. So I'm most definitely not about to hop on stream and play that bitch. I heard they had a dope update though, but I didn't look into it. I only just did what I had to do. I never tried being a gangster. 2KU. When's the next AMP upload? Monday, today, I believe. Is today Monday? I think it is. Y'all know when the AMP videos drop, man. Shout out AMP, man. Link in the description. Hey, this is getting wildly fucking pathetic. This is getting wildly pathetic, man. Whatever you want to do on 42, but I'm not going to chase it. Yeah, yeah. Yo, bro, the only thing that's stopping me right now from grabbing my Xbox downstairs is that I know I'm gonna have to do system updates on it. And the Xbox system updates take a century. You don't have to pre-order to get a demo. That defeats the whole purpose of a demo. If you're gonna get the game anyway, the whole point of the demo is to convince people to get the game. And the reason I haven't pre-ordered yet is because I don't know which account I'm gonna be playing on. But it should show up under here. This is where it should show up. Before I even thought I'd go half on a baby. They deadass removed it from the store. Did y'all peep that? It was literally removed from the store? Because it was here a moment ago. We literally saw the thumbnail. Hey, hold on. I'm missing some donos. Blake Blank sent a $50 dono out of nowhere. God damn, Blake. Appreciate the love, man. Thank you. Space Gaming with the 5 demos, the same thing. 2KU screen, no one's fully downloaded the game yet. No one's downloaded it yet. You're a big role model. Hey, I appreciate that, Space. Thank you, man. Xbox don't have it. It's very possible Xbox has it because this seems like a PlayStation Store server issue. So that's gonna be consistent across every PlayStation. It would be wild if 2K just put out a tweet like, "My bad, y'all. This shit really gonna come out tomorrow." Because today was their like design day because it's Kobe Day today, man. It's Kobe Day today. By the way, this is the correct song for Kobe Day, man. 24, I can make cool 50 can less 24 hours. Brown with the pack through Tennessee. Yes, this is an incredible song, man. Tribute to Kobe. Shout out Money Man. Out of nowhere, blew the fuck up. Yo, 2K, do this for Kobe at this point, man. Because y'all can't promote Kobe Day, Kobe on the cover, Kobe demos dropping Kobe Day. And we're here waiting, man. We're spending our Kobe Day. Kobe's my favorite athlete of all time. My favorite entertainer of all time. No contest. Feel me? And I'm not gonna lie to you. I was already a little one of these right here. The fact that they was using Kobe to promote the game. But then on top of that, it's not available yet. So like, if you are gonna use Kobe to promote the game, at least come with the shits. At least come with the shits, man. Nick Nurse Coach of the Year.
And
that
a
is a
life
fact.
story. Welcome everybody.
This is a really good song, by the way. I've been having it play nonstop last few days. I'm gonna
Detention
reset my
at the
piece one more
school
time.
cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home, so my mama was confused. I just wanted to choose, trying to keep up with the crew. How'd y'all get everything new? I'm from the same place as you. Decisions I would choose that could put me in the news. Ever since a Juve, I've been trying to. I had to handle life before I learned how to. If my daddy ever knew the trouble I get into, I was just a youth. I gotta thank you. Instead of going to, they threw up. And I love the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't make it to graduation. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave him 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. Then, 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State. Then David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it. First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best in. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this. Flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama a Lexus. Matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still chasing the dream. Crossover too mean to be a regular breed. Instead of making a squad, I end up coaching the team. Yeah, business started booming. I'm on the phone with Cuban. Training out in Dallas, handle life for the Mavericks. Coach still nasty, I was scrimmaging at practice. Anything can happen from the couch to the mattress. More to the story, I'm just finishing the chapter. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it, yeah.
11. See the people on the ceiling, need a fee to leave the dwelling. 20k or I'm not leaving. They want me on 2 a.m. They better get the turn to left. The wifey says I made you chilly, go reheat it. I just pulled that face you pull when you feel lazy and defeated. I was like, I beg you do it. Talk is on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage. I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap. I pay for this flat. Go give me a snack. She give me said don't be a giggle and that. I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like, is this what love is? I know that I'm rubbish. I secretly love it. She bring me a pasta Evian. I'm glagging. I stick on Joe Rogan. You won't find me clubbing. Cause I'm at the summit. I did it. I done it. You jealous? I run it. I come with your drummers and do something. I'm running and ain't no nothing. My flavors are lushing. My neighbors are rushing. The guy them are blushing. My trainers are cussing. You wanna talk cuffing? You know I'm a glutton. I ordered the beef in it. Discussions. Clinical with it. I scribble the lyric. I dribble. I spit it. I bill it and lit it. This fire. You feel it. I feel it. I feel to be liable to kill it. I'm raw and I'm ruckus. I run up and a couple. I'm a flinger. I mean it. I'm in it. I'm cold with it. In it. Hold my control my breathing. I just this evening. It's a fact. I sit and do my like how'd I get this off a rap? I rap his story, hit the floor, is he a dive? I can't be sure, I can't be right anymore. I ran the light, I went to court, I stood there calm, I'm not distraught. You saw the M, you saw the sport, don't ask me why, it's what you thought. Hold my control my breathing, I just this evening, hold my control my breathing, I just this evening, hold my control my breathing, I just this evening, hold my control my breathing, I just this evening.
Who can top I? I'm not nice, one eye closed, I'm Popeye. Tracksuit, but I got never wear top man, but I wore top guys, doing up Virgil, before Virgil, racks in the shoebox, made money. Behind enemy lines, I'm offside, up in the studio, finding a melody. I got the bird, cool P, what you telling me? Went to the club and defined my melody. She kept on telling me she ride with energy. She got a BF, don't care for the I told her just do it, babe, why are you telling me? She came with sicker than I came with remedies. Pay for the Uber, back to my enemies. I'm this, I don't need sound checks, I got the gift. Went in the room, did a 1 and a 2, and I'm leaving them in a world of wanna be me, but ain't got the wit, ain't got the drive, ain't got the whip. You think you're hard, you think you're it. Pull that and now you got drip. 10 of these brothers don't play with the couple of Christian brothers turn anti, a couple of Muslim brothers go ham. I'm punching these lines so I mess up my hands. Left in the States, still under your
Welcome to NBA 2K21. Thanks for tuning into this contest featuring my player. This is an interesting build, so let's see what it's got. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. From the arena to your living room, I'm Blake Suniga along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, here for some exciting 2K basketball action.
And all our focus tonight is on my player. All the fans here really want to see him play, see what he has in store. Heck, I want to see what he has in store.
And that's the best thing about NBA basketball. You just never know what can happen until we play the games. Could MP drop 50 tonight? Will we see overtime, a triple-double, a game-winning shot? We have no idea. This is why we play and watch the games.
Well, we are in the midst of the three-point shooting era. Every team wants 4 to 5 people on the court at all times who can hit from long range. How's that affect new players?
The thing is, for guys like my player, if you can't shoot from deep, you better have a good wingspan and play defense. I mean, you better be great at everything else, because with how good NBA defenses have become, that three-point shot is a must for spacing.
It's not just that, Brian. It's almost become a math equation, thanks really to the Houston Rockets. If you don't win the three-point battle, you need to win the turnover or rebounding battle to get more possessions. And you know, in addition, you got to shoot a great percentage from the field. So the three ball has changed everything over the last maybe 5 or so years.
Now here's my player. Outside George. My player, Bledsoe covering. And that one's good, my player.
And the court awareness from George. You have to stay balanced defensively, or he will find the open guy.
Passed on to Tecumpo. Middleton. And here is Matthews. He's guarded by Leonard. Knocked away and stolen by Giannis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and he'll go to the line.
And every year, Antetokounmpo ups his game, gets stronger, gets better, gets more aggressive. And to me, that speaks volumes about his competitive nature.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. One of the elite wings in the NBA, Paul George. How would you fit in as a my player build playing point guard with him?
PG's kind of a different guy. He's a star in this league who doesn't dominate the ball. So you'll get plenty of chances to control the tempo of the offense. Just with that in mind, make sure to keep George engaged in the game offensively by feeding him, making sure he gets his, because that'll bring out his all-world defense on the other side.
To me, Paul George is an ideal star to play with as a point guard. We saw how much Russell Westbrook enjoyed it during their time together in OKC, and I think it's because George gives point guards an option to either dump the ball too late in the shot clock, or he'll spot up and shoot and help you get your assist numbers up.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Milwaukee trailing. Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A wrecking ball inside. I think Giannis is the hardest guy to stop down low in the entire NBA.
Now here's my player. And the layup's good off the glass.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Lopez. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Offensive rebound, Bucks. A nice shot by Hill.
He was just the first one to react to that miss. A hustle play on the putback.
And when you look at the Clippers style-wise, who do you guys think would be a good fit with them?
Well, when you talk about the Clips, a team that wants to win an NBA title, they'd love anybody that brings a little defensive edge to their team. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George are already elite defenders, two of the best in the league. So add even more defense around them, and this team will be even more of a problem.
Absolutely, but they got to maintain their depth as well, Tim. Their bench scoring has been huge for them in recent seasons, so a valuable role player could still do a lot for this team.
What awareness from the young forward. Giannis showing he wants to work it around to his guys.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed his second after making his first. Williams for three. Drills it from outside.
And during his career, Williams has been a decent threat from deep. Good at stretching the court.
Well, we've got a close game in Los Angeles. Pass to Bledsoe. Milwaukee again missing. Here's my player. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. And good on both. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the Clippers are without a doubt in title or bust mode. What a turnaround it's been for this franchise.
Pretty crazy. I mean, all those moves they made last year, and I like how the league is changing, guys. The Clippers have been a good story the past few seasons. I'm curious to see all that this team can accomplish.
Well, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are the two. Well, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George might be the two big names, but this team is stacked. With a deep roster and a championship-winning head coach, the Clippers are definitely a legit title contender.
Now here's my player. He's got 8. No good with the triple. Antetokounmpo inside. Morris is there. My player outside. Pass to Morris. Back to my player. Lets it go from deep. Bucks with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, incredible coordination, plus the touch.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. And that one misses.
And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
Back to my player. The Clippers again can't hit it. So it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 2. That shot missing. They have not led for a while, and a chance to do so right here.
They'd like to retake the lead here.
Down low. Here's Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Eric Bledsoe. And that makes it a tie ball game. My player with it. 8 points for him. Bledsoe grabs the miss.
Not only is the game neck and neck, but the rebounding battle is too. Very tight game on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have put in a terrific effort down low.
And my player throws it down.
Sharp steal and the run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams to pull away. Maybe that will be a springboard for them.
Maybe it'll inspire them.
I think it could inspire them. I mean, a dunk like that, coming off a great defensive play, has to build them some momentum.
He had to clear some space for himself to get to that rebound. Not easy in there amongst the big fellas.
He got it up, and it's good at the buzzer. Wow!
And a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Now that's how you use every last second on the clock.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Clippers out in front. They lead by 4. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And here at the halfway point, how would you evaluate my player's game thus far?
Well, he did what your point guard is supposed to do. Control the pace and keep everybody involved.
Yeah, I think he had 4 assists and also made some other nice passes that eventually led to points. And he was just showing the leadership that we've come to expect out of him.
Now here is Matthews. Here's Lopez. The rebound by Paul George. The Clippers with the lead. Pass to my player. The kick out to George. Back to my player. Here's the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That's about as good a defensive play as you'll see, guys. Instant reaction to get a hand on that shot.
Here's my player. 12 points for him. Five to shoot. And my player throws it down.
What a beautiful way to polish that sequence off. Strong to the rack.
Well, that just puts a little more momentum on their side.
And 2 more points.
This defense is going to have to toughen up. You can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Come on.
Now here is Bledsoe. 9 points in the game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
My player up top. Bledsoe covering. Pass to Morris. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. And that's going to be over and back. Wasn't watching for the line that time. Teams will make substitutions. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's my player. Count it.
You know, the execution, it hasn't been there defensively in the second half. Play after play, they look just a step slow.
Now here's Hill. Pass to Lopez. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Leonard outside. George. My player outside. That misses off the backboard.
Well, the shot was there for him. He had to take it. And I don't care if he didn't convert. He should take that shot every single time.
Tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Bucks will retain possession.
You know, he had no chance but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
And that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't knock that one out of bounds.
Good defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Inside, Williams. And Williams slams it in.
And if that doesn't get him fired up, nothing will.
Just what the doctor ordered. Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
I think the prescription was done.
And that prescription could give them the injection of energy they've been looking for.
Here's my player. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Milwaukee trailing. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
As some players, you can give that shot. He's not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Pass to Zubac. My player, guarded by Hill. The drive by my player. And that time also missed a shot. To the inside, Connaughton. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and he'll go to the line. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
He's seeing a lot of their shots miss the mark and figured it would be a good time to draw something up for an easy look.
Yeah, you know, Tim, there's always that one go-to play every coach has in his back pocket, and that's probably the one he's drawing up, trying to get them an easy bucket out of this break.
He's got to break up this cold streak.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
And my player gets it to go.
A bucket there to stop the bleeding.
We'll see. They might need a few more like it. Their lead has been steadily dwindling.
Yeah, buckets of any kind will help them.
And stolen by my player. And my player throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk It's one of the reasons why the team is in charge of this game right now.
There's a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
I think the other team's a little afraid.
Yeah, I used to love going up and jamming it like that. Check my rookie year highlight reel. I was throwing it down left and right.
Now here's Zubats. My player, high post. Pass to Harrell. Shot clock at 6. Back to my player. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Here's Korver. Now here's Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Lays it up and banks it in.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's my player. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And this is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. DiVincenzo from long range. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Clippers out in front, leading by 4. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Let's talk about what my player's done and what he might need to improve on down the stretch.
I mean, this guy is doing it. He's not afraid to dive into every play, making a big impact.
Yeah, we have definitely seen the effort. Has he been perfect? No, no one is perfect except maybe you, Tim. But this is a player I'd like to have on my team.
Now here is Bledsoe. And slam dunk by Bledsoe.
Using his quickness to his advantage, it's so fun watching Bledsoe annihilate the defense off the drive.
My player, Bledsoe covering. Yep, that one goes.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, no good. My player from deep. That one doesn't drop. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over 1 minute played. And Giannis with the dunk.
How can you not love watching Giannis? His alley-oops are sick. A true showman.
On the wing, my player. Covered by DiVincenzo. Here's my player. And my player throws it down.
He does more than just put another 2 points on their lead. He does it with style.
He sure does. It's a dazzling move to the bucket.
And what a finish.
What a finish indeed. I mean, look, he may not be the biggest man in the league, but he more than makes up for that with his unreal aerial skills.
Good on the bucket.
This is what Bledsoe loves doing, penetrating, probing, looking to get as close to the rim as possible.
Pass to Williams. My player. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Antetokounmpo with it, guarded by Morris. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here.
And we've seen Lopez be more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Lopez serves as a great case study for someone that altered his game over time, specifically how he added a three-point shot.
And so he hits both. The Clippers leading. My player outside. Bucks with the rebound. Bledsoe outside. To the middle. And Brook Lopez throws it down.
What a beautiful display of floor vision. Bledsoe makes dishing the rock look easy.
My player outside. Fires it. The Clippers again can't hit it. Pass to Bledsoe to take the lead. Rebounded by Kawhi. My player with it. Bledsoe covering. And George gets it to go.
And the strength of George, something he's developed over time, allowing him to make more plays off contact.
And here is Bledsoe. With some arc. That one is off. And just a tiny lead for them.
A chance to make it a little bigger right here, though.
George. Matthews covering. Leonard outside. Back to my player. Paul George on the wing. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
That's a bucket they really needed. George steps up in big moments.
Giannis outside. Here's Matthews. Now Lopez. 6 to shoot. Pass to Matthews. From deep. And it's my player with the rebound. Now the Clippers with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. No good on that shot. Eric Bledsoe with some nice D. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
The long arms of Antetokounmpo are incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense has no other choice but to hack him and hope he misses.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead to just 3. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a 1-possession lead.
My player, high post.
Another good rebound. Hasn't mattered that he's giving up some inches to a few of the other guys.
Pass to Matthews. Milwaukee again missing. And here are the Clippers now. The lead is 2. Here's my player. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the rebound. To the paint. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's my player. Back to George. Over Matthews. And it falls!
Well, when you're talking about superstars, you have to talk about the burden that's constantly on their shoulders. But yet again, Paul George takes care of business.
And the Bucks call time here. Bledsoe with the ball. On the wing, onto Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe misses.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it. Play smart.
High player outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Milwaukee calls timeout. Not watching the line there, and that's going to cost him a backcourt violation. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Mike Blair at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Their comeback hopes are out the window. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, out the window, and the window has been closed. It's a done deal at this point.
Let's get home.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, no good. High player outside. Fires from deep. He can't get that one. So the Clippers win it.
Not an easy one tonight, and my player, a big reason they were able to win. My favorite part of his game was in a closer game, he still performed, showing he isn't just a stat stuffer.
Yeah, Brian, I mean, MP had a good performance in the game where it mattered. I'm not sure they win if he plays poorly. He looked for his shot. He did more than just score. Good performance.
Along with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga. We'll catch you next time.
Bring they juice. Yeah. Ain't expecting this one. Flex. Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Woo. Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floors with. So they turn.
Make it if I turn some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't make it to graduation. Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt
practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave him 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. Then, 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Busting to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State. Then David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best then. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this. Flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama a Lexus. Matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still chasing the dream. Crossover too mean to be a regular breed. Instead of making a squad, I end up coaching the team. Yeah, business started booming. I'm on the phone with Cuban. Training out in Dallas, handle life for the Mavericks. Coach still nasty, I was scrimmaging at practice. Anything can happen from the couch to the mattress. More to the story, I'm just finishing the chapter.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect, and that's why I deserve it, yeah. dwelling. 20K or I'm not leaving. They want me on 2 a.m. They better get the turn to left. The wifey says I made you chilly. Go reheat it. I just pull that face you pull when you feel lazy and defeated. I was like, I beg you do it. Top Gear's on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage. I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap. I pay for this flat. Go give me a snack. She give me said don't be a we giggle and that. I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like, is this what love is? I know that I'm rubbish. I seek for the love it. She bring me a pasta heavy on. I'm glagging. I stick on your rock and you won't find me clubbing. Cause I'm at the summit. I did it. I done it. You jealous? I run it. I come with your drummers and do something. I'm running and ain't no nothing. My flavors are lushing. My neighbors are rushing. The guy them are blushing. My trainers are cussing. You wanna talk cuffing? You know I'm a glutton. I ordered the beef in the discussions. Clinical with it. I scribble the lyric. I dribble. I spit it. I bill it and lit it. This fire. You feel it. I feel it. I feel to be liable to kill it. I'm raw and I'm ruckus. I run up and pick up on. I fling it, I mean it, I'm in it, I'm cold with it, innit? Hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, it's a fact. I sit and do my, like how'd I get this off a rap? I rapped his jewelry, hit the floor, is he alive? I can't be sure, I can't be right anymore. I ran the light, I went to court, I stood there calm, I'm not distraught. You saw the M, you saw the sport, don't ask me why, it's what you thought. Hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening.
Who can top I? I'm not nice, one eye closed, I'm Popeye. Tracksuit, but I got never wear top man, but I wore top guys. Doing up Virgil, before Virgil, racks in the shoebox, made money. Behind enemy lines, I'm offside, up in the studio, finding a melody. I got the bird, cool P, what you telling me? Went to the club and defined me a melody. She kept on telling me she ride with energy. She got a BF, don't care for the I told her just do it, babe, why are you telling me? She came with sicker than I came with remedies. Pay for the Uber, back to my enemies. This, I don't need sound checks, I got the gift. Went in the room, did a 1 and a 2, and I'm leaving them in a world of wanna be me, but ain't got the wit, ain't got the drive, ain't got the whip. You think you're hard, you think you're it. Pull that and now you got drip. Telling these brothers don't play with the couple of Christian brothers turn anti, a couple of Muslim brothers go ham. I'm punching these lines so I mess up my hands. Left in the States, still under your state. I wanna go states, but think that I'm banned because I get paid the same as a band. My taxes cost the whole of your brand.
You're the man on the gram, I'm the man in the south, and I'm rolling about with 10 grand in my mouth. I'm the coldest about who you know the amounts. If you're dissing P money, I'm them out.
I'm rolling about with gold in my mouth. I found out my last show, sold me a house. I heard the distortion, I'm phoning them now. I'm radio knocking, I'm over and out.
Kick disrespect, I flex new crew fits, man fitness and get huge checks. Ruthless man, I forever be LA who's like in a manner of money.
Check 2, get suplex, 2 vets, who's next? The mic's got 2 checks, MOE, new album, new sets, you best relax, I ain't no new best.
Wouldn't even bother, couldn't have I'm promising I'll video the brothers could another night, another than a man of animosity, I put all on the stomach and an itty bitty.
Whenever ready, you can tell them that I'm ready, I'll be standing with it, like I'm ready to anybody named Shelly, I am not for the telly, you can tell that I'm heavy, got dragged like a Chevy.
Hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening, hold my, control my breathing, I just, this evening.
Hey, UD.
What's good, my boy?
Mr. 305.
Yes, sir.
Wade County.
16 years later.
We done made history.
2 rings on our fingers. Pockets getting fatter. We getting greater.
I'm the son of a saint, still considered a sinner. 3 rings on his finger, yeah, that boy was a winner. Never known as a singer, but this might be a single. Always bet on your homies, then go batter. Ball is my passion, check the stats if they asking. Shorty checking my page, she followed my fashion. My life is a film, and Gab's the lead. She's so precious to me, as the air that I breathe. Time to fuel up the jet, D-Way jersey to drip. Lamborghinis to match, got 3 G's on the strip. These haters beneath us, as I'm lacing my sneakers. Season 16, Lamborghinis and Nimas.
I'm shooting my shot, every car that I cop, every record I break, every rock in my watch, every step that I take, still won't accept no mistakes. I'm talking major league, never minimum wage. So proud to be the descendant of a motorcade, several Mercedes, so get out my way. Tangerine still in my slippers, still shed a tear for all my homies, black boy in the gates. Let's find a masseuse, then inspire the youth. If it's best for the, then let's call it a truce. My chains get tangled, these be be hateful. My mama's still praying, so really I'm grateful.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try?
I promised to pray for a positive fate. Had the world in your palms, but he shed a tear in the... Then they... Mom just sat in the days. The models be nice. We call it run and shoot. Any problems tonight? Like Boris Becker, I want 200 checkers. So if they want to slow our records, it just won't affect us. Take my boys to Mecca. On my blessing. With my dogs, you could... They try to get me, I bet I get to heaven. I stay away from, I'm such a gifted. I'm seated on the floor, she can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do this for the city, you.
What? The whole city.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by.
How's it feel?
Watching the sunrise. Why don't
How's
you
it
try?
feel?
Feel great, baby. I know the South Beach until I got in the NBA. I just want you to know that, my boy.
Hey, listen, we put on for the city 16 years, 5 finals, 3 rings. We put those trophies over our head. We put on for the... Man, let me calm down, man, Fart.
Don't calm down.
Say something up in this booth. I'll say something up in this booth that...
Mr. 305, do what you do.
Got my own county. Listen, the love in this city has been crazy, man. I appreciate it, dog. Thanks for giving my own county.
I told you, man, you got the beach, I got cross that bridge. Can't play with us, man. Can't do nothing around here, boy.
Hey, Ross. Man, they nothing but love, baby.
Big homie, you know what it is. Always. Still with the 3 rings later, though.
Aye, look, aye. 2K20, straight swaggin'. Look, no, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money that motivates cause I'm seeing races, I'm just chillin' in the bed. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so Annie that with all the close women in the bed, like a shot. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Crawley. Run with the J from the Spalding. I'm salsa caught often. Polly George for the throbbers. Dominique Huckle to lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the target. I need a milli ticket in the safe with about 100 million sitting in the. I got the splash whipping with the drip. Lil' Kyle salsa riding with the waves. I got the heart of an ape. No, this ain't no Atlanta, but how I push it, I'm the brave. I got the turn to push up all the waves. Hit me with the hyphy like we at the. I hustle hard for residuals. I go hard up the court like umbilicals, hard in the physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want an out kid and I'm pushing forward. That's what Robert Ory 3 and final moments. You ain't fitting right to my components. I be the question to my opponents. Hitting with Iverson moves in the tuck. Feeling like Giannis right out the Bucks. Blue like the Titan and swing like the truck. Story I convinced how I'm wet with the clutch. Remember when Michael fake dunked and laid it. Melo back with the D Nuggets, he slayed it. Russell Westbrook smooth with the bounce. Kevin Durant like a 3 for the crown. I'm in my zone. I need a throne. I'm built for the trophy with free piece. With the Kobe or Bronson for my feet. Rock the J's for the sauce to the fiend heat. Money that money is motivation. Man, I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad sheets full of smack beats. Cook like beats. Dish another treats. I got floor seats to my rap meats. My craft perfect like I snuck teeth. Raising neck hairs through the Dre beats. Get your blood wet for that king feast. Hustle, I'm full of Get to the money, I'm chiming Simon sees one and I'm chiming Built for the game like I'm London Rollin', no we hustle for it. Don't you play for it, go all land for it. Get the crown for it, so you can't afford it with the Millie Porter. And hustle harder, so the drip's pouring. I'm flies, eagles in my city storm. It's on ready days that the pain pours. See you cut the plane in the workforce. No, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money that motivates cause I'm seeing races. I'm just chillin' in the bed. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like a. No, I'm so Annie that with all the close women in the bed, like a shot. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Crawley. Run with the J from the Spalding. I'm salsa caught often. Polly George for the throbbers. Dominique Huckle to lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the target.
Bring they juice. Yeah. They ain't expecting this one. Facts. My Woo back, baby. Woo back, baby. Woo. Yeah. Let me see some. Okay. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floor, sweat. So they turn driving through the veil, dropping it. I got a laugh to deep jokes, drill like who these? I don't know. But I'm on go, and I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200, giving me and Trey, that's what. All you see is helicopters. I'm in the back engine, revving. Get that, my six is clearing. Your six is spending. And I got a couple. Let me know. That's a fact. If you want, cause boy I can send. And I got a. And she got a Louis back. Yeah. Okay. Flex. My. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
Hey. Got it jumping out the zoo. See him. Yellow flame, hot moves. Break my head down till I have my face. Duck away. She wanna lay up and hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She needed. It cost me 3 for the. But the V, she let it twirl to the beat. I send a better reach. Wearing pearls, bits of bees. I only hurl at my pee. Nah.
Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My. Woo back, baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. Look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna popping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me now. Fell in love with that is what happened today. Ay, found that it's the end. That is what I say. Ay, told that girl like I finna. Fly my out to LA. Girl acting like she outpost. Flacco cop new Rari. Tell us I wanna race. Velo with Barry. All of my got taste. We gon' march in the party. Get out of my way. Like karate. Don't wanna meet that. Ay, look at me now. Jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna popping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me now. To your bando. Send them through your sandals. They say Armando Morando. Like a Alejandro. My Dominican like Halo. at the bitterly. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me now.
And a life story. Welcome everybody. Yeah. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home so my mama was confused. I just wanted shoes, trying to keep up with the crew. How'd y'all get everything new? I'm from the same place as you. Decisions I would choose that could put me in the news. Ever since a Juve I've been trying to. I had to handle life before I learned how to. If my daddy ever knew the trouble I get into, I was just a youth. I gotta thank you. Instead of going to, they threw up. And I love the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on. Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't making the graduation.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The practice still is perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave him 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. Then, 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So, 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Bustin' to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State, then David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The practice still is perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I.
Glad you're with us. It's NBA 2K21. And tonight we have a chance to see a My Player build breakdown. A chance to see the skills. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga with our 2K broadcast team experts, Tim Swartz and Brian Banafatemi. You guys excited to get a look at this My Player build?
Of course, Blake. It's one of the things I love about 2K. Working on the old MP. Seeing what you can create tonight will be a great indicator of where he is headed.
And other than hearing our wonderful voices, I think that's my favorite part of the NBA. The videotape, the scoreboard, the stats, they never lie. You have great ratings, but all that matters is whether or not you deliver in games. We see how good your My Player really is.
And it seems like overnight with a move or two, you know, teams can go from rebuilding to contenders for the NBA title. It's just crazy.
Well, we saw that with Brooklyn adding KD and Kyrie, the Clips bringing in Paul George and Kawhi to Los Angeles. If you can save some cap space, build a pile of assets, you can change the fortunes of an organization really quick.
Well, if you're a guy like MP, you never know what your next year will look like. Remember, on the other side of the spectrum, OKC traded Paul George and Russell Westbrook. All of a sudden, the Thunder are rebuilding. So you have to be ready as a young player for your situation to change at any time.
And he makes the first. Both good at the line. Now here is Antetokounmpo. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
2 open that time. He made it look easy.
Man, what a special player. Antetokounmpo sharing the wealth and with the vision to find the open man.
Back to my player. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. One of the elite wings in the NBA, Paul George. How would you fit in as a my player build playing point guard with him?
PG's kind of a different guy. He's a star in this league who doesn't dominate the ball. So you'll get plenty of chances to control the tempo of the offense. Just with that in mind, make sure to keep George engaged in the game offensively by feeding him, making sure he gets his, because that'll bring out his all-world defense on the other side.
To me, Paul George is an ideal star to play with as a point guard. We saw how much Russell Westbrook enjoyed it during their time together in OKC. And I think it's because George gives point guards an option to either dump the ball too late in the shot clock, or he'll spot up and shoot and help you get your assist numbers up.
Now here is Bledsoe. Goes back up, and Antetokounmpo with the lay-in.
Well, Antetokounmpo's long arms help him snag a ton of boards. And then, of course, he has a lot of different ways he can score on you.
Leonard with it. Middleton defending. And it's blocked by Eric Bledsoe. Now about 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The Clippers leading. And it's in.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given moment. They're using this full court press right now, looking to create some turnovers.
Pass to Bledsoe. Yes, and a nice assist from Middleton.
A tough, gritty competitor. You didn't think Bledsoe would be bothered by a little contact, did you?
Inside, Morris. Banked in off the glass.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
And the Bucks call time here.
Man, Brian, he has to be concerned with all the missed shots. Every team is going to go through cold streaks, but you have to find a way to stay productive during a shooting drought.
And he may be telling them to try to get to the line, earn some points on some freebies. Sometimes the free throw line can be your best friend when the shots aren't falling from the field.
Yeah, good idea. That might be able to get things right.
So both teams making some changes here. Making a switch here. And they double up my player. Here's George. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Not just a perimeter shooter, George is also gifted at using his soft touch inside.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. DiVincenzo with it. My player's there. This is his first free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
They're getting it to the line a lot in this quarter, and it hasn't been by accident.
No, I mean, they've ramped up the aggression, and it's paying off.
Pound it inside, get him into foul trouble, get those freebies.
You nailed it.
And it's my player missing. The Bucks really having a tough go here. And DiVincenzo hits from deep.
Yeah, they're hitting the long-range shots that they missed earlier in the first, but still find themselves trailing here.
My player outside. Jackson tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's DiVincenzo. Again, the Bucks score.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and he's heating up.
And here are the Clippers now. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Paul George for three. Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
Excellent release on the shot. Love how George continues to impress from beyond the arc.
And it's Eric Bledsoe off the drive. That one goes. Count it.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
My player inside, covered by DiVincenzo. And it's my player missing. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Antetokounmpo with it, and here's Harrell picking him up. DiVincenzo's shot is off. Now the Clippers with it. And they double up my player, George. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Strong play from George, showing sensational finesse from the mid-range.
Now here is Bledsoe, covered by my player. And it's Eric Bledsoe off the drive. 6 to shoot. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Passed on to Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by the Bucks. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's the break. And the layup is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Everybody always thinks it's passing that gets you assists, but also their movement off the ball, it's created those opportunities. And the power Giannis plays with is arresting. Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rack.
And now a timeout called by the Clippers.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
And here are the Clippers now. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Clippers out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And here at the halfway point, how would you evaluate my player's game this far?
Well, we talk about guys who can manage a game. He did a great job of setting people up. And guess what? 0 turnovers in that first half.
Obviously, that's the efficiency level you want to see from your point guard. You know, it's so great when you're able to make plays without giving them up.
Now here's my player. Outside George. And my player throws it down.
And the court awareness from George. You have to stay balanced defensively, or he will find the open guy.
And it's Eric Bledsoe off the drive.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Hey, they're not going to stop him.
And he goes with a one-hand tomahawk slam. A nice choice, and one that I always love to break out when I had the opportunity.
Pass to Matthews. Bledsoe outside. Middleton the open look. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Bledsoe outside. On to Tecumpo. Guarded by Morris.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot because he doesn't miss many of them.
Outside Middleton. Pass to Matthews. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Kawhi.
They start the second half 1 for 4.
My player from deep. It's rebounded by Middleton.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. Very good start to the half.
Here's Bledsoe. The rebound by Harrell.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance there.
And he gets the bucket.
4 of 5 to start the half, coming out strong.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Now here is Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. With the floater. Good.
And I like how Bledsoe mixes it up, proving how dangerous his floater can be at times.
And the Clippers have possession. Here's my player. That shot off. Some solid defense from Bledsoe. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. Lopez. The three-pointer off the mark.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Basket counts.
You know, he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He needs to keep on working for those good looks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo attacking. Count it.
And Giannis showing once again just how committed he is when he drives inside, knowing that very few defenders will be able to cleanly contest him at the bucket.
Now here's my player. He's got 26. Matthews, covered by George. Here's Lopez, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A 7-footer with touch. Lopez is great close in.
Now here's my player. Bledsoe covering. Pass to Morris. Back to my player. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out of bounds, it'll be Bucks ball. Now Hill, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Here's Ilyasova. He's guarded by Harrell. Here's Hill. Again, the miss by the Bucks.
physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
What sets Williams apart is his confidence. This guy is a straight gunner who really believes in his ability to score the ball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here is Hill. Here's Ilyasova. Hill with it.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Yep, that goes.
And he shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Hill. D right on him. It's tipped. My player, high post. Bucks with the rebound. 1 second left. No good on that shot. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Clippers out in front, delivering the blowout. Getting ready for the final period, let's look at what got us here, starting with my player's performance.
I'll tell you guys this. I mean, it is fun watching him go to work at the offensive end. Professional approach and great execution.
Yeah, that's what happens, Tim, when you let the game come to you. Be patient, wait for the openings, and then attack.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Now here's Hill. Looking to get back on track, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Just like the doctor prescribed.
My player, right side, right wing. Now Beverly, clock at 6. Here's my player. And Korver pulls it down. Pass to Lopez. Hill. Here's Korver. They get it back. And he jams it in with authority.
Isn't it great to see a player who works so hard on the glass at both ends?
And that's what he's built his reputation on, grinding away 100% effort at all times.
That's the way he plays.
And all that effort pays off. I mean, how many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy?
Here's Korver. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Clippers now. And the basket by Shamet.
And that's using the bounce pass to perfection.
Now here's Hill, covered by my player. To the paint, Connaughton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Lopez.
Well, they're winning despite his errant shooting.
My player outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
At the line for your Clippers, my player. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And here's Williams. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
Terrific job to convert the putback opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish, and that's something we say about him a lot.
Here's my player, Shamet. The Clippers again can't hit it. Here's Korver, and stolen by my player. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
At the line for your Clippers, my player. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
He didn't have a single free throw attempt in the first half, but he's been more active since halftime, and he's drawn some fouls.
Pass to Korver. Here's DiVincenzo, covered by Jackson. And slam dunk by Brown.
That was vicious, fellas. Two-hand monster slam.
I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
It certainly wasn't going to be me.
And I'm glad nobody else tried to stop him, because I wouldn't want someone to get hurt right there.
Now here's DiVincenzo, covered by my player. Brown left side. Good D by my player. It's rebounded by Milwaukee.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Korver. Brown with the bucket.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
The drive by my player. Soft touch off the glass.
That's just what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass.
A huge hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Here's my player, and my player throws it down.
Hello, that's what I call a move.
Some artistry on his way to the basket.
And threw it.
Forget the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Punch it down.
And here is DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Dante DiVincenzo. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
And it's my player missing. Here's Korver. DiVincenzo on the wing. And he converts the layup.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. 100%. They needed this a lot s
And it's my player missing. Now here is DiVincenzo. He's closely guarded. Out to the wing. Pass to Korver. Poked away and stolen by my player. A good-looking shot from the wing.
And the fans loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for their guys.
It is. They kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage.
And you know, Brian, this place is so hard to play at when the fans are into it.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, it's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, they'd be in much deeper trouble.
My player from deep. And DiVincenzo pulls it down. Brown outside. And so it's the Clippers winning this one easily.
My player, the catalyst tonight in this blowout win. His play set the tone, and honestly, I thought his teammates were feeding off his energy, feeding off his confidence, feeding off his greatness.
And there's no better feeling than an easy win in the NBA. They don't come often, Tim, but man, to also
Look, hold my, control my breathing. I just, this evening, it's about 11:30. See the people on the ceiling, need a fee to leave the dwelling. 20K or I'm not leaving. They want me on 2 a.m. They better get the time to left. The wifey says I made you chilly, go reheat it. I just pulled that face you pull when you feel lazy and defeated. I was like, I beg you do it. Talk is on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage. I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap. I pay for this flat. Go give me a snack. She give me said don't be a we giggle and that. I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like, is this what love is? I know that I'm rubbish. I secretly love it. She bring me a pasta Evian. I'm glagging. I stick on Joe Rogan. You won't find me clubbing. Cause I'm at the summit. I did it. I done it. You jealous? I run it. I come with your drummers and do something. I'm running and ain't or nothing. My flavors are lushing. My neighbors are rushing. The girl them are blushing. My trainers are cussing. You wanna talk cuffing? You know I'm a glutton. I ordered the beef in it. Discussions. Clinical with it. I scribble the lyric. I dribble. I spit it. I bill it and lit it. This fire. You feel it. I feel it. I feel to be liable to kill it. I'm raw and I'm ruckus. I run up and pick up on. My flinger. I mean it. I'm in it. I'm cold with it. Innit? Hold my, control my breathing. I just this evening. It's a fact. I sit and blew my like how'd I get this off a rap? I wrapped his jewelry, hit the floor. Is he alive? I can't be sure, I can't be right anymore. I ran the light, I went to court, I stood there calm, I'm not distraught. You saw the M, you saw the sport. Don't ask me why, it's what you thought. Hold my, control my breathing. I just this evening. Hold my, control my breathing. I just this evening. Hold my, control my breathing. I just this evening. Hold my, control my breathing. I just this evening.
Who can top I? I'm not nice, one eye closed. I'm Popeye. Tracksuit, but I got never wear top man, but I wore top guys. Doing up Virgil, before Virgil. Racks in the shoebox, made money. Behind enemy lines, I'm offside. Up in the studio, finding a melody. I got a bird, cool P, what you telling me? Went to the club and defined me a melody. She kept on telling me she ride with energy. She got a BF, don't care for the I told her just do it, babe. Why are you telling me? She came with sicker than I came with remedies. Pay for the Uber, back to my enemies. I'm this, I don't need sound checks, I got the gift. Went in the room, did a 1 and a 2, and I'm leaving them in a world of wanna be me, but ain't got the wit, ain't got the drive, ain't got the whip. You think you're hard, you think you're it. Pull out and now you got drip. 10 of these brothers don't play with a couple of Christian brothers turn anti, a couple of Muslim brothers go ham. I'm punching these lines so I mess up my hands. Left in the States, still under your state. I wanna go states, but think that I'm banned because I get paid the same as a band. My taxes cost the whole of your brand.
You're the man on the gram, I'm the man in the south, and I'm rolling about with 10 grand in my mouth. I'm the coldest about who you know the amounts. If you're dissing P money, I'm them out.
I'm rolling about with gold in my mouth. I found out my last show, sold me a house. I heard the distortion, I'm phoning them now. I'm radio knocking, I'm over and out.
Kick disrespect, I flex new crew fits, man fitness and get huge checks. Ruthless man, I forever be Ellie who's like in a manner of money.
Check 2, get suplex, 2 vets, who's next? The mic's got 2 checks, MOE, new album, new sets, you best relax, I know new best.
Wouldn't even bother, couldn't over that. I'm promising I'll video the brothers, couldn't over that. Another than a man of animosity, I put all on the stomach and an itty bitty.
Whenever ready, you can tell them that I'm ready. I'll be standing with it. Feel like I'm ready to anybody named Shelly. I am not for the telly. You can tell that I'm heavy, got track like a Chevy.
Hold my control my breathing. I just this evening. Hold my control my breathing. I just this evening. Hold my control my breathing. I just this evening. Hold my control my breathing. I just this evening.
Hey, UD. What's good, my boy?
Mr. 305.
Yes, sir.
Wade County.
16 years later.
We done made history.
3 rings on our fingers. Pockets getting fatter. We getting greater.
I'm the son of a saint, still considered a sinner. 3 rings on his finger, yeah, that boy was a winner. Never known as a singer, but this might be a single. Always bet on your homies, then go battle. Ball is my passion. Check the stats if they asking. Shorty checking my page, she followed my fashion. My life is a film, and Gab's the lead. She's so precious to me, as the air that I breathe. Time to fuel up the jet, D-Way jersey to drip, Lamborghinis to match. Got 3 G's on the strip. These haters beneath us, as I'm lacing my sneakers. Season 16, Lamborghinis and Nimas.
I'm shooting my shot, every car that I cop, every record I break, every rock in my watch, every step that I take, still won't accept no mistakes. I'm talking major league, never minimum wage. So proud to be the descendant of a motorcade, several Mercedes, so get out my way. Tangerine still in my slippers, still shed a tear for all my homies, black boy in the gates. Let's find a masseuse, then inspire the youth. If it's best for the then let's call it a truce. My chains get tangled, these be hateful. My mama's still praying, so really I'm grateful.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try?
I promised to pray for a positive fate. Had the world in your palms, but he shed a tear in the. Then they, mom just sat in the days. The models be nice, we call it run and shoot. Any problems tonight? Like Boris Becker, I want 200 checkers. So if they wanna slow our records, it just won't affect us. Take my boys to Mecca, on my blessing. With my dogs, you could. They try to give me, I bet I get to heaven. I stay away from, I'm such a gifted. I'm seated on the floor, she can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do this for the city, you.
The whole city.
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by.
Man, how's it feel?
Watching the sunrise. Why don't
How's
you
it
try?
feel?
Feel great, baby. I never went to South Beach until I got in the NBA. I just want you to know that, my boy.
And listen, we put on for the city 16 years, 5 finals, 3 rings. We put those trophies over our head. We put on for the. Man, let me calm down, man.
Don't calm
say
down.
something up in this booth. I'll say something up in this booth that.
Mr. 305, do what you do.
Got my own county. Listen, the love in this city has been crazy, man. I appreciate it, dog. Thanks for giving my own county.
I told you, man, you got the beach. I got cross that bridge. Can't play with us, man. Can't do nothing around here, boy.
Hey, Ross. Man, they nothing but love, baby.
Big homie, you know what it is. Always. Still with the 3 rings later, though.
Aye, look, aye. 2K20, straight swaggin'. Look, no, I've been running my foot.
criminals. I go hard up the court like umbilicals, hard in the physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want an out kid and I'm pushing forward. That's what Robert Ory 3 and final moments. You ain't fitting right to my components. I be the question to my opponents. Hit him with Iverson moves in the tuck. Feeling like Giannis right out the Bucks. Move like the Titan and swing like the truck. Story I convince how I'm wet with the clutch. Remember when Michael fake dunked and laid it. Melo back with the D nuggets, he slayed it. Russell Westbrook through with the bounce. Kevin Durant like a 3 for the crown. I'm in my zone. I need a throne. I belt for the trophy with free piece. With the Kobe or bronze for my feet. Rock the J's for the soft through the fiend heat. Money, that money is motivation. Man, I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad sheets full of smack beats. Cook like peas. Dish another treats. I got floor seats to my rap meets. My craft perfect like a snug cheese. Raising neck hairs through the Dre beats. Get your blood resin for that game feast. Hustle, I'm rolling, huh? Get to the money, I'm chiming, huh? Simon sees one and I'm chiming, huh? Built for the game like I'm lining, huh? Rollin', know we hustle for it. Don't you play for it, go off land for it. Get the crown for it, so you can't afford it with the milli border. And hustle hard, so the drip's pouring. I'm flies, eagles in my city store. It's on ready days that the pain pours. See you cut the rain in the workforce. Now I've been running. My foot on the pedal, racing for the shot. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing race. And some jets chilling in the booth. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth. I'm groovy like a. No, I'm so Annie that with all the pros of women in the pen and pedal like a Shaq. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin'. Run with the J for the Spartan. I'm salsa caught often. Polly George for the throbbing. Dominique Hawkins with lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the target. Tell them all that I could.
Axel.
Brain they juice.
They ain't expecting this one.
Facts. My Woo back baby. Woo back baby. Woo.
Yeah.
Let me see some. Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget. I'm from the floors with. So they turn dropping through the veil, dropping it. I gotta laugh cause these jokes drill like who these? I don't know. But I'm on go, and I'm in that Bugatti, moving 200, giving me and Trey, that's for. All you see is helicopters. I'm in the like engine, revving. Trey, get that. My chicks is clearing. Your chicks is spending. And I got a couple. Let me know. That's a fact. If you want, cause boy I can send them. And I got a. And she got a Louis back. Yeah. Okay. Flex. My. Woo back baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My Woo back baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
Got it jumping out the zoo. Seeing yellow flame, hot moves. Break my head down till I have my face. Duck away. She wanna lay up and hibernate. I took a chance, there's a lot to take. I took her right in and up right away. She needed. It cost me 3 for the. But the V, she let it twirl to the beat. I send her better reach. Wearing pearls, bits of bees. I only hurl at my pee.
Nah. Woo back baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay. My Woo back baby. Woo. Let me see some. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna. Hopping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. In love with that is what happened today. Ay, found that it's the end. That is what I say. Ay, told that girl like I finna. Love my out to L. Girl acting like she outpost. Blocko cop new Rari. Tell us I wanna race. Velo with Bari. All of my got taste. We gon' march in the party. Get out of my way. Like karate. Don't wanna meet that. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna. Hopping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Send a to your bando. Send them through your sandals. They say I'm Armando Morando. Like a Alejandro. My Dominican like Halo. No couple. Yo, that. Pull up to your crib like circus so lit. Man, I need my money. I took your time and time ago, I can now. Feel like I'm in the Congo. Run through the jungle like that. Man, I came up on a bando. So take that. Look at me, 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 look at me now. You kidding me? All of my jewelry cost about 100,000. My enemies never had sympathy. Fergie finna. Hopping up mentally. Who am I? No. Hey, look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. No. Yeah. Look at me now. No. Look at me, look at me, look at me now.
Handle Life Story. Welcome, everybody. Yeah. Detention at the school cause I never followed rules. Was a good kid at home so my mama was confused. I just wanted shoes, trying to keep up with the crew. How'd y'all get everything new? I'm from the same place as you. Decisions I would choose that could put me in the news. Ever since a Juve I've been trying to. I had to handle life before I learned how to. If my daddy ever knew the trouble I get into, I was just a youth. I gotta thank you. Instead of going to they threw up. And I love the hoop, but didn't have the coach to play for. Everybody knew I kept a handle on the string, though. Waking up my neighbors, pretending I'm in the Staples. AI was my favorite, but Kobe showed me what great is. I could really make it if I turned some better grades in. Friends I love to hang with didn't help me bring no A's in. And I had to work way harder cause I'm Haitian. Couldn't stop my hesitation, dropping 30 on... Coach Kevin from the Blazers helped me change my situation. I could have been one of them cases that ain't make it to graduation.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. The practice still is perfect, and that's why I deserve it.
Kicked out of school in the 8th, said I was a waste of talent. Kid in suburban school was a major challenge. Gave him 30, but late for class, that's a burpee. I stopped at 7-Eleven to purchase myself a Slurpee. Then, 9th grade, I'm on the varsity team. In the starting lineup, that's the start of the dream. Parents didn't like me as the star of the scene. Seemed like they always did me down when I would partially beam. So 10th grade, I tried private school. Coach ain't really like me, and I ain't really rock with dude. I barely played a minute. No sweat in my follicles. Attitude was changing. Temper slightly volatile. I'm on the move again now. School with my friends now. Bustin' to the slums though. Boy, I'm with the get down. Back up in my habitat. This where all the action at. Scholarship to Weber State. Then David Stern passed the hat. No cap.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect. And that's why I deserve it.
First semester as a freshman, I'm out with a blessing. You know I can't wait till that financial aid check hit. I'm going to the gym way before breakfast. No talking to my best friends, I'm working on excellence. Still ain't getting no playing time cause they was putting Seth in. But Liberty was still winning like Davidson and Stephen. My handles was the best in. Pull up and make the net bend. Coach said you'll never check in if you don't know the O's and X's. I gotta perfect this. Flicking up the left wrist. Going to the league, the only goal that's on my checklist. Buy mama a Lexus. Matching pearl necklace. Either that or it's back to the block playing Tetris. When I hurt the knee, I was still chasing a dream. Crossover too mean to be a regular breed. Instead of making the squad, I end up coaching the team. Yeah, business started booming. I'm on the phone with Cuban. Training out in Dallas, handle life for the Mavericks. Coach still nasty, I was scrimmaging at practice. Anything can happen from the couch to the mattress. More to the story, I'm just finishing the chapter.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little pain won't hurt you. I practice till it's perfect. And that's why I deserve it, yeah.
about 11:30. See the all on the ceiling, need a fee to leave the dwelling. 20k or I'm not leaving. They want me on 2 a.m. They better get the time to left. The wifey says I made you chilly, go reheat it. I just pulled that face you pull when you so lazy and defeated. I was like, I beg you do it. Talk is on a brand new season. Plus I hurt my foot on stage, I couldn't make it to the freezer. Not only that, you know that I rap. I pay for this flat, go give me a snack. She give me said don't be a we giggle and that. I stay where I'm sat. She get up and does it like, is this what love is? I know that I'm rubbish, I secretly love it. She bring me a pasta every and I'm gagging. I stick on Joe Rogan, you won't find me clubbing. Cause I'm at the summit, I did it, I done it. You jealous, I run it, I come with your drummers and do something. I'm running a ain't or nothing. My flavors are lashing, my neighbors are rushing. The girl them are blushing, my trainers are cussing. You wanna talk cuffing, you know I'm a glutton. I ordered the beef in it, discussions. Clinical with it, I scribble the lyric, I dribble, I spit it, I bill it and lit it. This fire, you feel it, I feel it. I feel to be liable to kill it. I'm raw and I'm ruckus, I run up and pick up on my fling it, I mean it, I'm in it, I'm cold with it, innit? Hold my control my breathing, I just this evening, it's a fact. I sit and do my like how'd I get this off a rap? I rap his glory, hit the floor, is he alive? I can't be sure, I can't be right anymore. I ran the light, I went to court, I stood there calm, I'm not distraught. You saw the M, you saw the sport, don't ask me why, it's what you thought. Hold my control my breathing, I just this evening, hold my control my breathing, I just this evening, hold my control my breathing, I just this evening, hold my control my breathing, I just this evening.
Who can top I? I'm not nice, one eye closed, I'm Popeye. Tracksuit, but I got never wear top man, but I wore top guys. Doing up Virgil, before Virgil, racks in the shoebox, made money. Behind enemy lines, I'm offside, up in the studio, finding a melody. I got the bird, cool P, what you telling me? Went to the club and defined me a melody. She kept on telling me she ride with energy. She got a BF, don't care for the beat. I told her just do it, babe. Why are you telling me? She came with sicker than I came with remedies. Pay for the Uber, back to my enemies. I'm this, I don't need sound checks, I got the gift. Went in the room, did a 1 and a 2, and I'm leaving them in a world of wanna be me, but ain't got the wit, ain't got the drive, ain't got the whip. You think you're hard, you think you're it. Pull out and now you got drip. 10 of these brothers don't play with a couple of Christian brothers turn anti, a couple of Muslim brothers go ham. I'm punching these lines so I mess up my hands. Left in the States, still under your state. I wanna go states, but think that I'm banned because I get paid the same as a band. My taxes cost the whole of your brand.
You're the man on the gram, I'm the man in the south, and I'm rolling about with 10 grand in my mouth. I'm the coldest about who you know the amounts. If you're dissing P money, I'm them out.
I'm rolling about with gold in my mouth. I found out my last show, sold me a house. I heard the distortion, I'm phoning them now. I'm radio knocking, I'm over and out.
Kick disrespect, I flex new ruthless man finesse and get huge checks. Ruthless man, I forever be LA who's next. In a manner of money.
Check 2, get suplex, 2 vets, who's next? The mic's got 2 checks, MOE, new album, new sets, you best relax, I ain't no new best.
Wouldn't even bother, couldn't over that, I'm promising I'm pretty. Or the brothers could another night, another than a man of animosity. I put all on the stomach and an itty bitty.
Whenever ready, you can tell them that I'm ready. I'll be standing with it, like I'm ready to anybody named Shelly. I am not for the telly, you can tell that I'm heavy, got drive like a Chevy.
Hold my control my breathing, I just this evening. Hold my control my breathing, I just this evening. Hold my control my breathing, I just this evening. Hold my control my breathing, I just this evening.
Hey, UD.
What's good, my boy?
Mr. 305.
Yes, sir.
Wade County.
16 years later.
We done made history.
3 rings on our fingers. Pockets getting fatter. We getting greater.
I'm the son of a saint, still considered a sinner. 3 rings on his finger, yeah, that boy was a winner. Never known as a singer, but this might be a single. Always bet on your homies, then go battle. Ball is my passion, check the stats if they asking. Shorty checking my page, she followed my fashion. My life is a film, and Gab's the lead. She's so precious to me, as the air that I breathe. Time to fuel up the jet, D-Way jersey to drip. Lamborghinis to match, got 3 G's on the strip. These haters beneath us, as I'm lacing my sneakers. Season 16, Lamborghinis and Nimas.
I'm shooting my shot, every car that I cop, every record I break, every rock in my watch, every step that I take, still won't stop no mistakes. I'm talking major league, never minimum wage. So proud to be the descendant of a motorcade, several Mercedes, so get out my way. Tangerine still in my slippers, still shed a tear for all my homies, Black Boy in the gates. Let's find a masseuse, then inspire the youth. If it's best for the then let's call it a truce. My chains get tangled, these be hateful. My mama's still praying, so really I'm grateful.
Maybach
I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try? I'm still here, looking through the window, watching the days go by, watching the sunrise. Why don't you try?
I promised to pray for a positive fate. Had the world in your palms, but he shed a tear in the. Then they, mom just sat in the days. The models be nice, we call it running shoot. Any problems tonight? Like Boris Becker, I want 200 checkers. So if they wanna slow our records, it just won't affect us. Take my boys to Mecca, on my blessing. With my dogs, you could. They try to get me, I bet I get to heaven. I stay away from, I'm such a gifted. I'm seated on the floor, she can see the loafers. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders. Showing love to the season ticket holders.
We do.
Hello, basketball fans. It's NBA 2K21, and we've got a chance to check out the My Player build process and what that's all about. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Here we go, basketball fans. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga welcoming you in. All eyes on My Player tonight.
I'll definitely be tracking him, Blake. I'm excited to see where his game is. Each contest is a different environment, and each game presents new challenges. How you deal with those questions says a lot about your future.
Finally, we agree, Brian. But quite frankly, for anyone in the NBA, that is the challenge. Every game is different between team styles and the players you'll face. So how can you adjust? If things aren't going perfectly, how do you deal with failure? It's the best league in the world. Nothing comes easy.
All right, so with any new player on a team, you look at his skill set, the stats, and the trends that drive a lot of the expectations for performance. But how much can one rely on that to tell them how a player will function on a new team?
Yeah, well, Blake, this is where I put on my scout and agent cap. I mean, you can look at numbers all you want, but ultimately, you need to see how he plays in person, and that's why we're here.
And not everything can be seen in just one game. Sometimes you need to play multiple games. Try various sets, various plays. Play with the lineups to see exactly where a new piece can fit. There's a lot to consider, really. Tonight's going to be fun. And he's still scoreless. Boy, they could use the help, too.
Really admire the presence of mind of Middleton. Exceptional at bearing a quality shot off the pass.
The drive by My Player, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. That sends My Player to the free throw line. It's on Eric Bledsoe. And we're about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And here's Giannis. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's so fun watching Giannis go to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also absolutely relentless.
Now here's My Player. Can't get it to fall.
Another miss. I mean, he is having an ugly game offensively.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. Middleton. Bledsoe with the ball. My Player's there.
Yeah, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
One of the elite wings in the NBA, Paul George. How would you fit in as a My Player build playing point guard with him?
PG's kind of a different guy. He's a star in this league who doesn't dominate the ball. So you'll get plenty of chances to control the tempo of the offense. Just with that in mind, make sure to keep George engaged in the game offensively by feeding him, making sure he gets his, because that'll bring out his all-world defense on the other side.
To me, Paul George is an ideal star to play with as a point guard. We saw how much Russell Westbrook enjoyed it during their time together in OKC. And I think it's because George gives point guards an option to either dump the ball too late in the shot clock, or he'll spot up and shoot and help you get your assist numbers up.
Harrell can't hit.
That's a surprise. You know, it's out of character for him to miss those when the D's not right in his face.
It's Chris Middleton on the wing. Off target from outside.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
And here's my player outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. It's all knotted up.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
Here's Matthews. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
And the first one drops. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. Bledsoe with the ball. He's against Harrell. Bledsoe misses. Here's my player. The Clippers again can't hit it. Outside Middleton. Bledsoe. Yes, and a nice assist from Middleton.
With an authentic scorer's mentality, Bledsoe puts his range on full display.
And here's my player outside, and another miss by the Clippers.
His shot has been off today, and with his team leading, perhaps he should focus more on his floor game.
And this is his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game here. First one falls for him. That one drops. He ties it up. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Tries to break his ice. Right side George. And it's PG-13 finishing it off.
The size, the length, the hang time. Very difficult to keep George off the rim.
Antetokounmpo with it, and that's going to be over and back. Wasn't watching for the line that time. My player outside. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The shot off that time.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Milwaukee again missing. Pass to Beverly. My player. The three-pointer off the mark.
Some of the shots he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse.
Not sure what he was thinking on that shot, but you can agree that is not smart basketball.
Not at all. He shouldn't have even considered taking that shot. I mean, every possession matters.
Morris. And the jam by Marcus Morris.
This game, it won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, you're right, it won't. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the bucket.
Just need better defense.
Yeah, it's just 2 points, though. A flashy 2 points, yes, but it's still just 2 points.
It's his first trip to the line.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
And every year, Antetokounmpo ups his game. Gets stronger, gets better, gets more aggressive. And to me, that speaks volumes about his competitive nature.
And he hits both from the stripe.
Even though they're trailing, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line and trying to get some easy points.
You know, they should stay aggressive, and they have been, not settling.
Back to my player. And my player throws it down.
You've got to be kidding me. Point guard, power slam.
Well, he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Shoot, dish, and jam.
Yeah, you're going to see him torch the defense in all kinds of ways every time he takes the floor.
Now here is Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Inside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down using his sensational abilities to finish the flush.
To the wing on the left. Morris. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee trailing. Pass to Bledsoe. And it's all evened up.
Using every bit of that powerful, chiseled frame, Bledsoe's able to finish through contact.
Now the Clippers with it. My player outside. And they double up my player. And George gets it to go.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Tipped away and stolen by my player. And my player throws it down.
That's a big swing right there, taking the steal and turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
And there's no telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah.
In a game this tight, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as difference makers.
Pass to Connaughton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 of 4.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. The ball is in your court.
And it's my player missing. Now here is Bledsoe. Misses the 3. And here's my player outside. And that's not going to go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. With 2 quarters behind us and 2 left to go, what are your thoughts on my player so far?
Well, we talk about guys who can manage a game. He did a great job of setting people up. And guess what? 0 turnovers in that first half.
Obviously, that's the efficiency level you want to see from your point guard. You know, it's so great when you're able to make plays without giving them up.
The shot by Matthews, no good. The Clippers leading. Shoots off the step back. The offensive rebound. And here's my player outside.
Cash, you look at him, you watch him, and you notice his mechanics, they're totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy.
Here's my player. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot 2 here. It's on Eric Bledsoe. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's Milwaukee now. Throws it up high. Stolen by Harrell. And off the front iron and in it goes. Here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points for him. Pass to Matthews. Now here is Bledsoe. And the 3 off target. Here's my player. And my player throws it down.
The open look set up by Leonard, passing an underrated part of his game. Really not a ball stopper.
For 3 on Antetokounmpo. Morris with the rebound.
Still cold from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
And Harrell with the slam.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming on the end of an alley-oop.
What a lob.
Man, they've got this team hanging on for dear life right now.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
He's seen enough scoring in the paint and wanted to send a clear message to his team. Lock things up inside.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all those points coming against them in the paint.
And maybe it's more help. It's the front of player. They've got to try something.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. Pass to Leonard. My player. Here's Zubats. Rejected by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. He has 5. Hill. Here's Williams. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Out of bounds, it'll be the Clippers' ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that'll definitely give them a jolt, guys. Nothing like a rejection to energize your squad.
Now here's my player. 20 points for him. That's in, coming off an assist from Paul George.
Another good pass, impressive offensive execution from them.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Now here's Hill. And it's blocked! It's going to be out of bounds. The Bucks will retain possession. Outside Williams. From past the arc, the Clippers grab the miss.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
Fires the 3. Another miss by my player.
He's still looking for his first 3-pointer of the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
That's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Shooting 1.
Now my player. He's got 22. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
His touch has deserted him this quarter, guys, and I don't know if it's ever coming back.
The shot by Middleton, no good. And here's my player. Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to my player. And he lobs it up. And Montrezl Harrell with the stuff.
Extremely vocal. Harrell loves to express himself on the floor. Helps him communicate in the pick and roll.
Passed on to Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the... layup.
It's just a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the court, guys.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee trailing. the left wing, fires it, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
He got a glimpse on the perimeter of the open man and sent the pass right over.
Here's my player. Soft touch off the glass.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up some points. Clippers out in front, leading by 9. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. Only 1 quarter left to go, and from everything you've seen, how do you think my player's performance is stacked up?
I mean, this guy is doing it. He's not afraid to dive into every play, making a big impact.
Yeah, we have definitely seen the effort. Has he been perfect? No. No one is perfect except maybe you, Tim. But this is a player I'd like to have on my team.
Yep, that goes.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And there it is.
A 7-footer with touch. Lopez is great close in.
And now a timeout called by the Clippers.
It looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
The Clippers with the lead. High player inside. Bledsoe covering.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this lead.
The right way.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bledsoe with the ball. Pass to Matthews. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, Antetokounmpo's long arms help him snag a ton of boards. And then, of course, he has a lot of different ways he can score on you.
Here's my player. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Clippers making a change here. And the free throw, no good.
He's been to the line much more here than he was in the first half. He's not playing as tentative as he was earlier.
Pass to Lopez. The 3. Rebounded by Kawhi. High player outside. The Clippers again can't hit it. Out to the left wing. Bledsoe for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. High player outside. This one for 3. Not gonna go that time.
Most games he can hit from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
The shot by Matthews, no good.
He may have been surprised to find himself so open. Maybe that's why he missed.
Pass to Morris. Back to my player. And he lays it straight in.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge. Maybe he thinks he can shoot his way out of this cold spell. but me personally, I don't think that's the case. Somebody tell him it's time to give up the three. They're trying to work the ball inside here, and they're getting results. A lot of their offense is coming in the paint here in the second half.
One shot.
A player who bounced around early in his career, Bledsoe seemed to find his own with the Bucks, settling into his role as a scorer.
Now here's my player. That's short off the rim. Giannis outside. Middleton. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's my player. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Antetokounmpo's size is a huge factor. A shot-swatting maestro.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Love the read from Giannis there. His basketball IQ is really remarkable when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
And here's my player outside. Eric Bledsoe with some nice D. Now here's Middleton. Defense is right there. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Upping his scoring average year to year, tonight's effort will only increase that for Giannis.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
He is just rightfully disappointed with their play over the course of the run. They've given up.
Yeah, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them. Let's see what he has up his sleeve.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
At the line for your Clippers, the player taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes both. The Bucks trailing. And the Bucks call time here.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on simply making the play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Now here is Antetokounmpo, covered by George. That three off the mark.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
Middleton with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on Harrell.
And you have to be careful with Middleton down low. He's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7.
And Middleton, you know, he's a former second-round pick, and he's put a lot of work into his game, really carving out a nice spot in the league as a result of his efforts.
That one falls, so he hits them both.
He was very composed on that trip to the stripe, and it's close to being a one-possession game now.
So it's the Clippers now. Pass to Harrell. Leonard with it. High player. Bledsoe covering. Now Morris. Shot clock at 5. George's shot is off.
The clock's their worst enemy now.
Yeah, they need to work very quickly.
And yep, it's good.
The killer instinct of Eric Bledsoe. When the game is up for grabs, he's the one who seizes the moment.
Now here's my player. And my player throws it down.
How fun is watching this fella go to work?
It's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Man, he can just get up.
His body control and concentration in the air are just remarkable, guys.
Big baskets like that one are what you can count on from Brook Lopez.
My player, right side.
Boy, I'd settle for having as many points in the game as he has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
My player grabs the miss. And he commits the intentional foul. And this may be their most important possession.
You know, as long as they don't make any big mistakes, they should be safe.
At the line for your Clippers, Paul George. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5.
And the all-around game of George is really remarkable. A top player in this game who, you know, he continues to make an impact on both ends of the floor. Great offensively, great defensively.
And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Milwaukee calls timeout. Middleton for three. And it falls! What a beautiful shot to bring them within three.
And Middleton is the kind of player who welcomes pressure. He feels comfortable taking these huge shots and making them. But you have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but really no other option there. They did a good job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the one who'd go to the line.
A good offensive execution.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
And then a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Outside Middleton. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
He's so clutch. He saves his best when the pressure is at its highest. Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That one misses. Giannis outside. Shoots over Morris. It's good with all the pressure. He nails it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Count. Oh, it's off the mark, and we're going to overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to... Well, we've got even more hoops for you. It's overtime. What can this extra session tell us about my player?
Well, Blake, we're going to find out just how well...
Both teams changing it up here. Stolen by Ilyasova to take the lead. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Shooting for Milwaukee,
And the free throw is good, now leading by one. The Bucks making a switch here. And good on both. So it's the Clippers now. Here's my player, and my player throws it down.
That's a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
That's a momentum builder.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum builder. Look, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, it can really fire up the entire squad.
Here is Antetokounmpo. D right on him. That one off the back iron and out.
I bet he doesn't miss that shot next time he takes it.
My player outside. From deep three-point range. Wesley Matthews on the wing, covered by George. Giannis outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And it's exciting to see the growth in Giannis's game. These are the shots that star players sink, and Giannis has become a momentum-changing player.
The Bucks leading. In overtime here, a minute and a half off the clock. The shot, no good. Oh, there's the alley. And Harrell with the slam.
What incredible timing on the alley-oop.
And he absolutely hammered it down.
What a feed.
That's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Up top onto Tecumpo, covered by George. The shot by Matthews, no good. So it's the Clippers now. It's in! Now here is onto Tecumpo. And stolen by my player. And he makes that one.
Well, he scored that time, but he's been struggling with his shot for the game. He needs to pick up his shooting percentage if they're going to keep this lead.
For three on Tecumpo. Milwaukee again missing.
It's rare to see him come up empty on such a wide open look.
And so they foul intentionally. So it's the Clippers now. They lead by 4. And they're in the driver's seat.
Yeah, if they can come out with some points on this trip, it's just about over. He's playing the game with excitement right now.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
Why not?
Hey, he just couldn't contain himself. It gets the best of us, guys.
Milwaukee calls timeout. Middleton for 3. Nails the triple.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hand.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Connects! Oh, that is an enormous three-pointer. Now my player. To win it! Oh, had a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is off. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And another overtime coming up. One wasn't enough. What a memorable night of basketball.
We're about to find out who's in top shape and who is not. Who spent the offseason working on their conditioning, and who spent it like Tim at the buffet line on vacation. I mean, seriously, Blake, remember, this guy had so many plates, I was concerned for him.
Hey, man, I'm in top shape. Come on. This is a huge moment, though, for MP. We can see how he performs under pressure, but also when he's tired. He's already expended so much energy out there. And he shows us why the breakaway rim was invented.
He almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long.
Be careful.
Great dunk and a great game we've got here.
Pass to Connaughton. Back down to Tecumpo. The rebound by Harrell.
He has disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with his offense.
You know he'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the Bucks making a change here.
What you appreciate about Harrell is his energy level and work ethic. He hustles his tail off out there.
And here's Giannis. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on my player.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. Hit him, knock him around, it doesn't matter. This guy gets the job done.
My player outside. Pass to Leonard. Outside George. My player. Nice D from Chris Middleton. To the left side wing. Off target with the three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point land.
You're right. Anything less than knockdown defense on him, and it'll result in 3 points. You can count on that.
And stolen by Giannis. Here's Hill. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And here's my player outside. The shot will not fall. Milwaukee trailing. Passed on to Antetokounmpo. And it's Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And this is why you can trust Giannis Antetokounmpo down the stretch. He can hit clutch shots, and he has tremendous leadership ability.
Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo with it. Milwaukee calls timeout. To Hill. Good D by my player. Absolutely critical chance right here.
And they need this to go their way.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, but he'll shoot two. Good on the first. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Here's Hill. It's good. And he has brought them within 2 points.
As some players, you can give that shot. He's not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
And my player throws it down.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Milwaukee calls timeout. And what's your take, guys?
Yeah, you're watching the huddle. I think the coach is telling them to take the easy points in a hurry, then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you shouldn't just foul blindly, though. Go for the steal with all they've got before that.
Yeah, you could go for the steal for a second or two, then foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo, rejected by the claw.
The length of Leonard on full display. He has a 7'3" wingspan and some pretty big hands.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo, guarded by Morris.
Nothing fancy about that play, just a good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the rebound.
So it's the Clippers taking the W in a close one.
Well, it was a tight one, but the play of my player may have been the difference. What a time to have a great game.
He has room to grow.